Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is about how to change the simple pendant plastic light fitting into some nice, more designed metal lamp, so it doesn't look so ugly. When my customers ask me if I can do this because it takes only 5 minutes, I always say yes, but first I need to check what's in this box next to the ceiling. So if in this box is just one cable, so it's simple as that, it's gonna take about 5 minutes. So let's have a look what's there. This definitely won't take 5 minutes. This is a very old pendant light fitting. You see, I've got 3 cables coming into this box. As I see, 3 live wires, the red one, and 3 black wires. So this is the neutral. Some CPC here as well. Thanks God there is a CPC in here. So I think it will take about 20-25 minutes to sort out all the wiring and convert it into the proper lamp. You see, in this light fitting there's some old wires with old colors. Nobody use it now, nobody sell it and install it. Now we've got new colored wires, and this table they just compare these two old and new colors. So for example, the live wire was red, now it's brown. The earthing wire was green, now it's green and yellow. And the neutral wire was black, now it's blue. Obviously the old one coming into this lamp, but we're not gonna change it as we just want to fit new lamp. We don't wanna rewire the whole house. And that's the lamp that needs to be installed there. A nice big plate, it's like a brushed copper. And on the other side you've got 3 terminals, neutral, earth and live. So there's just one cable going into here. You know, this is quite a big lamp, so it might even cover the old fittings, but maybe you want to install something a bit smaller. Something like this, with a smaller plate next to the ceiling. Or even something like this. This is a bit bigger, but still needs the wire sorted out. So let me explain you on this sample. So you've got a pendant light fitting on your ceiling. So then when you unscrew the box next to the ceiling, obviously you see all of this wiring. It might be complicated and you might be confused, but trust me, it's not so complicated, and I'm gonna explain you in this video how to wire it, all of this again, as we need to get rid of this pendant fitting and put our metal bracket bar on it in order to fit new light fitting. And before removing the light fitting, I recommend that you take photo of all the wiring, so then just if you make a mistake you can always have a look at this again. So the old light fitting has got 3 cables coming into it, and obviously 9 wires, 3 from each cable, plus additional the 2 stranded wires that goes to the bulb. All the wires coming into the terminals, and you see the first one on the left are neutral terminal. You've got all the blue wires there. 2 are coming from 2 cables and 1 from the flexi stranded to the lamp. And this terminal in the middle is called loop. You've got 3 brown wires going into it, 2 from previous rooms and 1 going into the switch. The third terminal on the right, as you see, it's got just 2 wires, 1 going from the switch, is a switch live. You see the red sleeve on it, or could be brown, and so this is going from the switch to the terminal and from the terminal to the light fitting. And also we've got 1 terminal on the bottom, as you see, so all the earthing wires are terminated there. So first let's remove the flexi cable with the light fitting. So once more, remember, so this blue neutral wires has to be together, this three brown wires live has to be together, and the one with a red sleeve has to be separate. And obviously all the three wires, earthing wire has to be together as well. So now let's unscrew the earthing wires. You can remove the sleeves as well. Now the two neutral wires from the neutral terminal. Now this three live wire from live terminal. And now the single wire from the switch. Now we can unscrew the plastic plate from the ceiling and remove it. So after removing the last bit of our light fitting, now we need to unwind the wires, line it up in groups and recreate the connections like it was before in the terminals. So then all the lights in the other rooms will work the same way. So for the new connections I'm using WIGO connectors 222 series, and so the new connections will be much more flexible, so we can easily hide it under the new fitting light. So we need a 4-way connector to the earthing wires, 3-way connector to the neutral wires, 2-way connector to the switch, and 3-way connectors to the loop. The WIGO connectors are very easy to use. You see they've got small levers, so you just need to lift one, push the wire in and just clip it back. Obviously check if the wire holds, and so it's much easier than using like standard connectors. So after recreating all the connections with WIGO connectors, now we need to wire our new lamp fitting into these WIGO connectors. So to do this we need a piece of flex cable. Remember, if the new fittings is metal, so we need the earthing wire as well. In the old lamp there was no earthing wire to the light fittings, as it was plastic. Here we need a earthing wire as well. So we're connecting the earthing wire from the flex alongside with the rest of the earthing wires. Then the neutral wire to the neutrals, and the brown live wire to the wire where we've got the switch. On the other end of the flex we've still got these three wires that we need to connect to the lamp. Before we wire our new flex cable to the lamp, let's fit our metal bracket. First let's mark the two holes that we need to drill for the bracket. And then I'm using two self-drive drywall fixings. This will be enough to hold the lamp. So after fixing the bracket, now we can wire our flex cable to the terminals at the lamp. And as I said, this lamp has got three terminals, neutral, live and earthing in the middle, usually in the middle. So you connect the brown wire to the live, the blue wire neutral to the neutral terminal, and the earthing wire to the earthing terminal. So the new lamp that I'm gonna use, obviously the plate is quite big, so it will cover all the WIGO connectors and all of this cable. But if you've got something smaller, something maybe a bit bigger size than the old ceiling rows, so then obviously you need to get rid of this WIGO connectors as well. So then you can pack it into the ceiling, but you have to use the WIGO box. First, pack all of these WIGO connectors into this box, except this cable, because this can accommodate only the flat twin inert cable. So we need to change this. So that's the twin inert 1mm cable. So instead of the flexi one, we're gonna use this one. Simply just disconnect it from the WIGO connectors. And now we need to pack all of the WIGOs into here. So as you see, I packed all the WIGO connectors in front of the WIGO box and all the cables going into channels at the back of the box. Now we can close the box. And we need to cut the little square in the ceiling just to fit the WIGO box into the ceiling. So the WIGO box is in the ceiling, so we've got just twin inert 1mm cable, so we can easily connect it straight into the lamp fitting. Done. So if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and thank you for watching.